What's up, everybody? It's Joseph R. Wheeler III, artist, founder, and president of the Honest Con Foundation. Welcome back to a special Honest Con style presentation. Yours truly is going to be showing y'all some really cool fall and winter jackets today. Went up in one of my favorite stores. You might be able to guess what store. We ain't going to mention them because they ain't putting nothing on Honest Con. So until they put some money down, we ain't giving them all that. You know what I'm saying? See, I had to get my New York vibes with this one, you know what I mean? Start talking like this and everything. Remember in my days in Brooklyn, my first year of college and everything. So one thing I noticed about all these jackets now, they all got these zippers on the pockets. I like putting my hands in my pockets, but I don't like no zipper right there. But I will say this one was cool because it was plastic, so it wasn't like hard on the hands. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, Dun? You know what I'm saying, son? Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to be able to do all that right there. If you can do like that, that's a good jacket. Like my man, comedian Godfrey say, if you ain't never seen his joke about New Yorkers in jackets, please look that up. You'll laugh so hard. But look at the price. Are you kidding me? These prices are amazing. I mean, in a time like now, that's why I do discount shopping, y'all. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this, for real. That's a nice jacket. That's a nice jacket. I love motorcycle style jackets, sporty jackets like this. The patches weren't too much. They weren't saying anything that I didn't agree with or don't like or don't think was stylishly capable of exhibiting my vibe, you know what I mean? So yeah, I was digging this one too. Everything you see in this video, I'm digging. Okay, I only picked out the best of the best. Look at this, look at this, look at this. This gives me Logan Wolverine vibes, like the kind of leather jackets he likes to wear in Marvel Comics. Wolverine, you know what I'm saying? Logan. I like that. It's simple, but it's yeah, I like that. I'm definitely gonna have to cop me one of these this year. I used to have a nice motorcycle style jacket like this. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been like 12 years since I had one. And all of these are the new synthetic leather, because, a lot of companies are going towards that. They still, folks still make real leather stuff out of actual skin of animals, but more people are going towards the leather made of plastic because when stuff gets old, this stuff just ends up in landfill. So it's more ethical, etc., blah, blah, blah. And respectfully, I like both. I still like real leather, but these are nice, especially when you want something affordable. And this I love because check the collar, y'all. Do you see the cyberpunk style actually really, truly trying to come in? I mean, that's basically the structure of a jean jacket. It's a Levi's jacket, by the way, with the pleather, the real high-end pleather. It's nice fit, perfect fit. It was a little too tight, honestly. It was a large. I like my stuff to be large for jackets like this that fit like this, and for sweatshirts and hoodies I do large. But this was like right on me like a glove, and I was like, I need a little bit of space. I don't want it. I don't like when it's just a little too tight. But I love the collar. You see me, talking about how I wish it were higher. Like, go on and bring it on up and do the whole cyberpunk vibe. Like, why not? Let's go. So this here is this actually reminds me of the jacket I had about 12 years ago. It had a little stripe down the side on each side. It had more color to it, but it was black, and it's just a nice clean, and this one was really buttery. I mean, it's like butter leather. Okay, to my New Yorkers again, my up top type peoples and everything, y'all say that butter. This is butter, all right? Yeah, you know what I mean? That's butter right there. That's butter. Please believe. That thing felt good. It felt really good. Yeah, that's a nice jacket. They're all nice, but this one's... The only thing I didn't like was this. You see, I'm talking about the doggone zippers, man. Them zippers. Why you got zippers on the pockets? I know that's a style. I know it's a motorcycle jacket thing from way back, but good gosh, man. Every time you put your hand in there, because it's real metal, you will jack yourself up if you really had to reach in your pocket real quick to grab something. You know what I mean? You don't want to get damaged while you're trying to do damage. Anyway, check it. Look. Nice for all my workers. Here's a good look. I like to wear it. Ain't no use in, not being fashionable when you gotta go do the deed. So you gotta get out there and do your thing. You do courier work like me on the side. You got other gigs. You in construction or something. Why can't you be the flyest person out there? You can still be fly with it. Look at that hoodie. That's a nice one. Anytime a hood is big like that, I love a big hoodie. Look at that. Bam. That's nice. It's gotta be big. I don't like my stuff all tight, choked up, drawing up into my neck and stuff. No. I like loose, big hoods. I love that. And look at how the collar on the hood. Zip. Look at that. Woo! That is, yeah. Hell yeah. Right in the pocket. Wear that with a flat cap, it'll sit down even lower. That I just had on my fitted, so but that's nice. I like it a lot. I like it. Hit the comments. Let me know what you think. By now, you should be subscribing if you haven't, and make sure you like the video. Okay. Now this here, oh my gosh, love at first sight, y'all. Love at first sight. I said, oh man, y'all know, if you know my style, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I got a lot of different styles, a lot of keys on the piano. But look at that price. Look at the original MSRP. But no, that ain't what we about to pay. About to show you some things. Hello. Under 20, even after tax. Did I cop it? That's what y'all want to know, right? Stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay tuned. Oh my gosh, stay tuned. Hey, baller on a budget, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. Look at that thing. That is beautiful. We moonwalking, y'all. That thing fresh. That thing fresh, man. It's got really nice lines to it. Love the stitching on the back. How it goes in those V-fat patterns, ribs like that. It's just, man. The hood is nice and big, like I talk about. I love that. And I like a lot of gray because gray goes with everything. Gray is your friend. As far as color goes, remember this. Gray is your friend because you can match it with it's like black. Gray, black, certain whites, certain grays actually. You still gotta be careful with gray. You gotta pick the grays that go with the colors that they represent, because colors, if you ever take an image and did a grayscale of it, you'll see every color ties in with a gray. But that's a whole nother lesson I won't get into here now. Okay, Keith Haring, legend. These are some very cool jackets. This whole series of jackets. I've seen a lot of these come out, and I've always wanted to cop a few, but I keep missing them. And I didn't have the funds for this one today anyway. But I will say, and I didn't, honestly, the only thing I didn't like about this jacket is I don't need Keith Haring's signature across it per se. I know his work when I see it. He's a legend. It's like, you know his work, right? I love the 75 on it because that's my year. Shout out to all my people who 50, you feel me? Yo, that right there was enough to want it. I mean, but everything else is so freaking dope. I love the image above the 75. You see I'm pointing to the 75. I love that. The MO is for members only. This is a members only jacket. If you grew up in the 80s like I did, you remember members only. They still around. These are their newer jackets they're doing now. There's one that was kind of like this that I missed last year. It was a windbreaker. It was even lighter than this. Oh, I kicked myself for not buying that jacket. I should have just bought it, figured out the money later. But yo, that's the end of the video. You see, I dropped my phone. I go through a lot to make these videos, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like and love it, and share it with somebody now. We on our road to 4,000, I repeat, 4,000 watch hours. And if you made it this far, you're part of my monetization nation, because you're the people who care the most and support all day. Thank you so much. Peace.